drooling, weak, chicken-neck scum that run everything, you can all go to hell. They're complete, absolute criminal trash. It makes me want to roar. I'm sick of it, and I'm sick of you, New World Order. I just wish we could end this nightmare and arrest all these bankers and eugenicists trash. I'm sick of them.
Thank you, Alex. That was my band. That music that you heard was my punk band with Alex Jones vocals dubbed over it. Tried to get you to see it on your show, and I called in, but you didn't go to the link. I'd like you to have that song for your show. It's pretty awesome. So the answer to 1984 is 1776 right now.
We the people declare victory over the New World Order.
And you ask yourself, what can one person, and if you want to fight for justice, you got to make a place like this your home away from home. If you heard the answer, how to save our country, would you act on it? Would you recognize that answer? Practice it. And in our prayer group, we talk about, there's a big difference between serving our country and serving our God, yet they're one and the same. Inconceivably, simultaneously, one and different. And so we welcome all kinds of people, positive atheists, anybody who really has a great love for our board. Country. And it's forming. We're going freehand and freestyle here. It's We the People. I went to grab a pencil, and it was the American flag on a pencil to guide our straight line on the board. There's the top. Here we go. Victory. And the troops are showing up little by little. We're going to have this victory rally. I want you to listen to me because, here's what we were singing about back in 1984. Who's at home at the White House? The fascists there are cleaning us out. World elite on vacation for free while we get poor. This economy really disgusts me. This one's called 1984. We were singing it back in 1984. It says, I'm not going to be stripped of my ideas. No one can tell me what to do. Damn it, can't you see the false authority? We're all prisoners in their zoo. For over 22 years, I've been going out on the road. Some years I travel 40,000 miles in 6 months, and I go from town to town, enlightening people on the same subjects that Alex Jones has been doing. And I go to festivals, all these big festivals, Bonnaroo, Rainbow Gatherings, and I'm a straight American, but I want to talk to these kids so that they can step on the bandwagon and help, because anybody who's a true patriot will stand up. This shirt, I want to give it to Alex Jones. I'm going to go ahead and play it again.
I just can't stand the New World Order. Bunch of drooling, weak, chicken-neck scum that run everything. You can all go to hell. They're complete, absolute criminal trash. It makes me want to roar. I'm sick of it, and I'm sick of you, New World Order. I just wish we could end this nightmare and arrest all these bankers and eugenicists trash. I'm sick of them!
And little people on the ground can't buy the vote anymore. This is not a democracy. This is a corporatocracy. It's a kleptocracy. Just kleptomaniacs stealing everything. And all the laws allow them to do that. And we're going to stop that immediately before the 2012 election. So we're talking about the 150. Passing out flyers at our different churches and bringing people together, American citizens who are concerned about this country, whether it's churches or secular, it doesn't matter to me. We're bringing our countrymen together. In this way, if you're on a football team, you put your hand in the middle. Everyone's on the team and they say break. That symbolizes that we're all Americans. We're not here to be divided and conquered anymore. The other hand that you're holding back symbolizes your own personal views, and that's okay. And that's your special part. You can listen to your heart and do your part. It's not a reactive thing, it's a proactive thing that we all have different abilities and different ideas. So we're going to come together as a country to work on those ideas, and here's how we're going to do it. The answer to 1984 is 1776 right now. We're going to draw a line in the sand of time, and we're going to step forward, and we're going to take our country back before this next election. On international, national, and local level, each person gets to write down individually on their own sheet of paper at this We the People gathering 2 initiatives that are important to them. And just as an accountant crunches numbers, we're going to crunch everyone's ideas. We're going to get it up to a 150. And if that 150 comes along, we're going to split into 275s and build each group up until there's 2 150s. And all across each town in America, we can get as many 150s as we can. We'd actually be going towards a solution. You know, when I heard Alex Jones talking about this, I jumped on fire. And who are our representatives? After the 150 has its group, in groups of 10, each group has a silent vote. Who was the most inspiring leader among them? So out of 150, we'll sift out 15 leaders. So if this country is going to fall apart, we got to be poised and ready to rewrite it. Rewrite it into something good. We do not want the New World Order to hold us under martial law, to hold us under guns, to take away our guns, and so forth. Imagine if each 150 was in each neighborhood all around the country, and the good apples decided we're going to get our little neighborhood into a 150, or that good apples, you might have to reach out among 800 in your neighborhood to pull in the good 150. And each of us, some of us may be good with our arms, our legal protecting ourselves. And we can actually come together and get real Minutemen to protect us against gangs, against all kinds of things. That's in the... So we got together with our fellow citizens and we had our day out there on the grass, writing down initiatives and learning how to respect and get along and see that there is unity in the diversity of the people of our country. And that's what the New World Order doesn't want us to know, is that we can have unity in diversity. They like to divide and conquer and make us go against our fellow brethren, our fellow countrymen. And I sold my land in my cabin to come here, back to the city, and save my countrymen. And I'm in it for the long haul. When people tell me there's no hope, I tell them, you got to turn your prayers to the heaven and ask God to empower you and pray, because he can empower a blade of grass to save this country. What to speak of us? That's all we're doing, is gathering our freedoms. And if we do it by law, before they can establish martial law, after around 2012, who knows when it's going to happen. But this country's falling apart at the seams. They've got confidence men. That's where the word con man comes from. The president, it doesn't matter which president it is, he gets up there and he tries to tell you all these things to give you confidence. You know, the American dollar is what we believe in it to be anymore because it's not backed by gold. And if any of this knowledge makes sense to you, if it is the most universal and proactive thing you can do, then let's come together. Who's going to donate? Who's going to start this website? My throat is going bad, and this preacher's note, it's painful every day of the week. I need to get into the doctor, and that's what I'm going to do. And then when he fixes it or doesn't fix it, I don't care. I'm going to give my life and my voice for this country. And Alex Jones, you need to get some too. You need to get something for your throat. Slippery elm bark, powdered. It's really slickery and it goes down your throat. Every singer uses it, and you mix it with honey, just like to the consistency of dough, and just let that slide down your throat, man. We want you to keep going, Alex. You're the guy. So this isn't a very fancy presentation. We don't have a lot of video voodoo that we can do to this. This is a simple idea from a true warrior of light who's given his life since 1981 speaking up against the New World Order. When we need to get high, put all our energies to the highest point so that we can take back all the causes and effects that affect our lives. That is the new World Order. And with all the good minds and all the good technologies, this is where we need to take this world, in a very intelligent direction. So we're looking to see who has the best ideas, the focus at the top that's going to have the greatest effect. And that's what this contest to me is about. It's about waking up to that. Alex Jones, when you had this vision for this, I could feel it. It was an awakening. This is the time right now to finally wake up, and we have to have all the troops gathered with peace, with logic and reasoning. We're abandoning arguing and fighting. We're getting all the good apples, all the good American citizens together. We're going to take back our country just like every other country in this world needs to do. We're going to set the perfect example of being civil. I believe in civil society only, and nothing else will do.
We the people declare victory over the New World Order. And to get this victory going, you guys, we've got all these flyers here put out by Alex Jones at Infowars.com. How many people will take some flyers today and put them up everywhere that's legal?
Yeah.
All right. And we got a serious crew here. I know these guys, they come to our prayer circle and they share a lot of good energy. And I know that they're going to put that same good energy into serving this country. So thank you very much. And